Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You are watching Green and White Shirts. This is part 2 of the Pakistan football fiasco. It was almost after a week that NC sent goalkeeping coach Numan Ibrahim to Ahmedabad versus Shahzad. That is not all, since there is uncertainty around the future of head coach Shahzad Anwar, since the PFF is searching for a foreign coach to replace him. I do agree that Shahzad Anwar hasn't been able to put the team on the right track and haven't won a single game yet. But sacking him at the 11th hour is total rubbish and unprofessional on the part of the NC. It will only create more problem, since you cannot expect a new coach or for example, the foreign coach to instill his philosophy in less than 25 days. Competency and inefficiency of the NC at the PFF doesn't end here. There have been major concerns about the way the national women's team has been handled since multiple players, including former captain Hajra Khan, have gone on record to say that they were bullied and unfairly treated during their time in the camp. The Lebanese Iraqi coach Leen Ismail was appointed as the assistant coach for the Pakistan women's football team in June this year, but she could also not continue due to the budgeting concerns of the PFF. He has been quoted to have said, and I quote, "Definitely gutted to be missing this tournament with the squad. PFF don't have a proper plan for budgeting foreign coaches, and unfortunately I wasn't asked to join. With the way they have handled it, it's hard not to feel tokenized as a female coach serving a limited purpose." Despite series of allegations from the former players, there has been complete silence from the PFF on this matter. Lack of communication from the PFF isn't a new thing, and it has been a source of frustration for the media as well as the fans. Let me ask you all a question. Can any one of you remember the last time PFF held a press conference to address these issues? Well, I don't. Why so much of this secrecy? If you believe you are doing good thing for Pakistan football, it is about time they take all the stakeholders into confidence, because everyone deserves to know the truth. This is turning into a storm too quickly, which might sink the Malik-led NC in coming days. The other problem NC is facing that they have so far been unable to hold elections. Recently, various groups have been putting pressure on NC for free and fair election and demanding FIFA to compel the NC to perform their main objective. The NC's mandate was due to expire on June 30th, but FIFA's all-powerful council decided on giving it an extension till March next year. The Normalization Committee, which was appointed in September 2019, has been under fierce criticism for delaying the election process. The NC chairman Haroon reiterated that his body had faced persistent challenges since it assumed office. Haroon and his NC was appointed in January 2021 following the resignation of the previous committee chairman Hamza Khan, and Pakistan was suspended for a 15-month period from April 2021 to June last year. However, the NC has also been accused of partiality towards one of the factions vying for power, and Haroon stressed repeatedly that the NC has no favorites. It must be noted that the PFF elections are a multi-tiered process. Following polls at district levels, representatives elect the provincial football associations, which in turn will nominate members for the Congress, which elects the PFF president. There is no doubt that the NC of the PFF has done their best to provide opportunities to play matches to both men and women's teams. However, their silence is unimaginable with respect to various issues discussed in this video. The Normalization Committee has time till March next year. What will be the legacy of this NC of the Pakistan Football Federation? Will it be their inability to hold elections on time? Or will it be remembered as an NC that continued with Adil Rizki after a series of allegations against him by the former players? Or will it be seen as the only federation in the history of Pakistan that ensured that men's and women's national football teams, including youth teams, got to play a greater number of matches in 1 year alone against total number of matches played by them in last 1 decade? Or will it be remembered as a normalization committee accused of partiality towards one of the factions vying for insatiable power? We will have answers to our questions very soon. For more updates, subscribe to Green and White Shirts.